Yeah.
Yo, turn that shit up.
Upland Revival.
You can't hear it?
But
It's
I
on?
can hear you. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I'm
You
just.
All right,
blind
let's
on the
go.
incomplete system. Permanent burn on the future you ain't seen yet. Where the sparklet come from, nobody told you. Vote to demolish your house when the count ain't told you. Troves not live, farming not live, animals not live. Trade routes coming, life integration on the rise. You burning the supply for you know what they need. One proposal on the ballot, that's the proposal indeed. 72 hours logging gated, no chain. Upland sell the sparklet, raise the price, count the gain. That's where it comes from. Before you vote to destroy it. Upland Revival.
Come on now. What's up, Kev? How we doing today? Welcome to Upland Revival, people. We are very excited. We're doing a pop-up show today, and we're kind of hanging out, relaxing, talking about the vote. The big vote. Upland dropped a big old new article today on Medium about a vote. Kev, tell them, bro, what's the vote on? Let's go. Let's dive right into it, my brother.
Yeah. So I'm doing good, man. Happy to be here. I got your call today, and you were like, "Hey, we need to do this." So I'm here. I'm here for the
Yeah,
community.
man.
You
I
know.
love it, and
So
that's what this is all about. We're always here for the community, and that's kind of why we wanted to talk about that. This is kind of a big move by Upland. It's something that I feel like I appreciate that they are taking to a vote for the community, which is a good thing, and I feel like this is a great opportunity for us to really tell Upland how we feel about it.
exactly. So I mean, basically, voting opens up tomorrow, May 1st. Or yeah, tomorrow is May 1st at
Tomorrow,
9
May
a.m.
1st.
Then it
Yeah,
closes on May 4th. And
yep,
the real vote is what to do with the 1.9 Sparklet.
yep.
Um, and the thing is like our vote is, in my opinion, it's a permanent vote. And,
This is a permanent vote for sure. This is a permanent vote.
like, and I mean, what I feel like what we're voting on blind right now is we don't really know what the future is with Sparklet. Like,
Yeah.
the
Well,
things that
what's the vote? What's the vote, Kev? Let's be very precise. What is the actual vote right now?
I mean, it's essentially what I said. All of the Sparklet that Upland has acquired based on
1.9
burning
million.
different things, the 1.9 million, and that's from merging, that's from
Life.
seeds.
Asset creation. Asset
Exactly,
creation.
exactly, and we're trying to figure out what we're going to do
Yeah.
with that burned amount.
Yeah.
So
And so there are options. There's three options, right, that are kind of on the table. Number one is yes, if we pass the vote, we're burning 1.9 million sparklet, right? Which we're going to get into here in just a second of the pros and cons of that too. And then also they're talking about dispersing it through the community, which I think is more important because obviously we're here for the community and we want that. Me and Kevin were selfish. We would just say we wouldn't even do this. We would just say burn everything. We wouldn't even have a discussion because we're top players and burning sparklet would benefit us, and I'm kind of against that, but we'll talk about all that because again we are here for the community and we are here for the greater good of this game to make sure that it is successful. So we're going to talk about that. And the third option that's being kind of toyed around out there right now is that they're going to use it for events or grants or things like that, which is good for the game, but I don't really see another lining for grants anymore because I think they're kind of getting away from third-party devs, right? I don't know.
yeah,
I think they are
I
for the
mean,
most part,
it seems like that. I mean, there's
right?
less and less third party options, and from what I hear from the third parties is that they really don't feel like they're supported by
Oh,
Upland.
well,
So
yeah,
it's difficult to become a third party with them.
for
So
sure.
maybe that will change as the support gets better and better. But I mean, the facts are, I mean, burning like the sparklet reduces the circulating supply. And
Yes.
I mean, and the consequences to that is basically the supply pushes the exchange price to go up
Yeah.
if we're burning it and just removing it.
Kevin,
My
let me
my
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
When I spent, 13,000 sparklet on merging things, where does that go? And then does it come back to me? And then could Upland actually be taking that on when we'll get into a lot of things because there's so much to talk about this with their supply, with the way that they can sell Sparklet on, on Upland on the app for USD, right? And then they could take that USD and they could buy cheaper Sparklet. There's a lot of things that they can be doing in,
Right.
in accruance with what they have with their supply. But right now, I'm more curious about what do you think could be the aftermath if we burn 1.9 million Sparklet?
I mean, it's up in the air. Again,
Yeah,
it really goes back to the fact that the game, when it comes to Sparklet, isn't 100% transparent and working.
correct.
So we
Correct.
don't really know. Like, we don't really know what the consequences are for burning the Sparklet. Like,
I
it
mean, we
doesn't.
kind of do though. It's going to
Well, I mean,
intrinsically raise the value of Sparklet, right? Which is going to
we
make the
know
price
that.
go up. And we know what's going
Yeah,
to happen to the little guys. The little guys are going to have to spend way more money to play, right? If they want to pay to
sure.
play, they're going to have to pay to play. That's just what's going to be. And so, are we going to attract more people by increasing the spend of having to build a building by purchasing Sparklet or by asset creation, right? I do think that would be great for you and me. I know that it would be. It
Sure,
would be great
sure.
for you and me. It would raise value in our properties. It would raise value on our Sparklet and everything else that we've built into this game. But would it help new players? Would it help bring the
Sure.
volume that we need for Upland to be successful? Again, I
Well,
don't want them to benefit me. I want them to benefit the game and the community as an
sure,
entirety. That's what I want.
sure.
So burning Spark, in my opinion, right now should be the last thing on their plate. They shouldn't be worried about burning Sparkle. They should be giving that back to the community, pouring that back into what we're doing, giving it to for incentives, marketing basis.
Right.
Maybe, you know what? Add it for a new player bonus.
But let
Fuck
me,
it.
but
I'm
but
just
K
saying.
Twice, let's talk about this for a second, because here's the flip side on it. So who
Yes, sir.
sets the rules when it comes to how long and to build a building, number one, and
Yeah.
how much Sparklet it actually takes? Who sets the rules when it comes to merging an uppies, like how much Sparklet it will take? So in reality,
Yep.
this whole thing makes no sense, because the value that it brings to us, there
It's
are no
nothing.
rules in place. There's no
But it's
rules.
also broke. It's
It
also
can always
broken.
change. It
It's
can
also
always
broken.
change. Like,
It's also
Upland can
broken.
easily say that it takes half the time or double or triple the time to build a building, and it's pretty much in their white paper. I mean, their
Yeah.
white paper says that they can adjust the timing, for building a structure based on the amount of Sparklet that it takes to
Yeah.
build a structure at any time. And so
Yeah.
think about it. So if they can adjust the amount of spark that it takes to build a building or to merge an uppie or to create a seed, then how does it even make sense for us to be going over burning
Correct.
1.9 million Sparklet when they control the utility and the value anyway?
Which, by the way, there is no utility right now. There's zero utility. We have no
Yeah.
utility, and I think that's the biggest problem. Is until they actually integrate that and connect the game and make the game not broken, so where that asset creation enables property creation that ignites the uppie foundation. There's so much that is completely disconnected. When I spend 1,300 to merge one uppie, how am I ever going to get that back?
Right.
Especially if they keep saying they're going to devalue those same set assets. Oh, we need to devalue those uppies because you just
Right.
spent 1,300 spark on it. It makes no sense. And I think that's why my frustration kicks in. Now we're going to burn 1.9 million spark to benefit people like me. I don't need the benefit. I don't want the benefit. I want the community to
But the thing
benefit.
is, really, does it benefit us or doesn't benefit us? I mean,
It
that's the real
does, bro. It would benefit if they
I mean-
burned 1.9 sparklet. My freaking millions of sparklet would be so valuable,
I
bro.
mean, I'm with you, but the value of Sparklet is based on the functionality that it actually brings to the table. And the
But what
functions
functionality does it bring to the table
that
right
we're-
now?
I mean, what we're using it to build buildings, merge uppies, and
And what do those
work
give
with
us for
seeds.
utility?
I mean, so that's the thing. We don't know. I mean, at this
Yeah, we don't
point,
know.
it doesn't really.
So why
it's
are we
not
talking
very
about a
clear.
vote if we don't even know what value to give it?
Exactly. That's the real
That's the
issue. And
problem. Yes.
if everything isn't functioning correctly, number one, we don't know what the value will be. I mean, we have a monetary value of
Yep.
Sparklet based on the open market, but that doesn't really tell us what the future will bring.
It doesn't translate into the connectivity of the game.
All of
and
the
the
other
evolution.
players, all of the other players out there that I talk to that I call the Upland defenders, the ones that are willing to wait 5 years for things to roll out. I mean, they're always telling us, this is a
Upland
new
defenders.
game. This is the beginning of the game, and we don't give Upland a chance. Let them do what they said they were going to do. And even if we took that approach right now, how could we be voting on something right now where we don't have all the information? Correct. Even the defenders, know that the game is not put together correctly. Correct. So what are we voting on? Is it just a vote to make us feel like we're part of something that we're really not? Because if the developers,
well, Kevin, who owns the most Sparklet?
I mean, it's Upland.
How much of Sparklet? That 1 billion in production, right? 1 billion capped.
I think those are the numbers. Don't
so
quote
1
me
billion
on it.
capped. It's 1 billion capped, and right now in circulation is about 250, right? So you're millions. So you're talking about, a lot of Upland holding a lot of that. So I mean, it's incentivized for them to definitely burn because they're going to be able to charge more. They're going to be able to charge more on the USD. They're going to be able to spend more, and they can flip more. It creates more asset value for them, but leaves the players hanging again.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't even. It's so up in the air. I wouldn't even necessarily say that because they're a business. If they don't change something, currently right now we need to buy stem to feed our plants on a regular basis. Yeah. Currently right now, Upland's job is to come up with what our monthly spend will be as a group, the daily active units and users, and then come up with how much they can collect from that without making us feel terrible and walking away. I mean, that's what they essentially have to do. So if the fact that they can manipulate the utility anyways, when it comes to time to build, how much generations needed,
just put some concreteness on this bitch. You know what I mean? Tell us what's happening with all this, with the stem, even with the stem in life.
It makes no
sense. What are we doing with the stem in life? We're not attracting any uppies right now. But we're going to talk about a vote to burn 1.9.
I mean, they roll out utility and they don't even tell us what the utility is because I think that they may not know exactly how it's going to work.
Yeah. I think that you're right. I don't think they know how it's going to work. I think they're throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks. But, at the end of the day, I mean, why would we even be having a conversation about burning Sparklet right now at this moment? There's no need for any of that or even to think about that right now.
I don't even understand it as well because
which makes it look bad for Upland again. It's like, why do something like this to new players that are going to get disgruntled and frustrated at the cost going up if this vote goes through?
Right. Well, I mean, the flip side to it is, they sell in store, for a convenience fee. I mean, this is what we hear. This is what we hear the defenders say.
What's the theme song? 5, 5, 5, 5.
Yeah, and I mean, look, they can turn around, go rebuy, and I don't know if they are, but they can turn around and go rebuy it on one of the crypto platforms and then come back and sell it in game. I mean, think about that.
I told you that before chat, bro. I'm like, that's a major talking issue. It's a major. I'm not saying that's happening, but
I hope it's not.
But that's incentivizing to do this burn if they are, because that's
exactly.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So
come on, bro. Let's do the right thing.
On any level, we don't know the value of Sparklet. We don't know what the future utility will actually bring. We don't know how they'll manipulate the amount of spark that it takes for the utility that we're trying to prepare for, building buildings, merging uppies. We don't know any of that. So how could we logically vote on what to do with Sparklet without the information?
Yeah.
So we got some people in the chat. So Cheese is in the chat.
Who's in the chat, bro? Who's in the chat?
Mind Milk, Wolf Warner, our boy, he's always in the chat.
You know what I mean? In the chat, bro. My guy. Oh, I see Cheesy out there. Is that Cheesy? Yeah. What up, Cheese?
Yeah.
Let's go.
JR Wills.
People.
Yeah. We got people.
How do you guys feel? Hey, how about you guys let us know too while we're here?
Milo Angelo. fast track.
Yeah, let us know how you guys feel. Let us know if you guys want. Are you guys going to pass the vote? Are you
Care.
guys going to reject the vote? Let us know. Let us know in the chat. What do you guys think?
I mean, are we getting it wrong here? Is there something that we don't understand? Because for us,
well,
Phoenix
Kevin, it's
is
not even
here.
that. Think about it, bro. I was talking to an Upland defender the other day, that's now an Upland non-defender because we had a conversation. And he was asking, like, okay, you're one of the biggest players. You actually love the community. You're a really great guy. Why are you so negative about Upland? And I told him, I said, I'm not negative. I'm just telling the truth. I go, if they stopped doing things and ignoring connecting the dots and making this an actual workable and fixable game that we could all play and log into daily and enjoy and not be bored out of our minds by trying to figure out what the heck they're trying to do all the damn time. It's like, dude, just give us the concrete facts. Give us the concrete utility. What is going to be connected? Are these uppies going to give utility? Because these origins better be giving utility. They better be the hottest utility in the market. And what are the rest of the uppies going to do? What are the game for the uppies going to be? Like, there's no clear guidance. And that's the biggest frustration for any company, any metaverse, anything. We just want guidance and we want to understand where it's going to go. But they keep doing things like this, burning 1.9 million spark when they could be giving it back to the community, giving it to the new players, making a new, like if you sign up, and you refer someone, you get 20 Sparklet. You do this, you get 20 Sparklet. Like, just do something fun with it, dude. It's 1.9 million Sparklet. Do something great to give back to the community. Do some giveaways like we do. Do some fun things to market, to make things more happy and more fun so that we feel more integrated as a community. Don't just burn 1.9 million to benefit yourselves or the higher players.
Well, I mean, so like Robert PF, he just basically said that your in-game Sparklet will get power as the market price rises.
I know.
I mean, we know that, but at the same time, who manipulates the amount of spark that it takes to do the tasks that we are doing within Upland anyways? I mean, it's the game, like it's the developers. They're the ones that set the rules in place, how long it takes to construct a building, how long it takes to, how much spark it takes to develop a seed. So I mean, in reality, they could be using they could be using the Sparklet as a way to get people excited, because it doesn't matter anyways. If they control the amount of time that it takes for utility to actually go through, then why not give someone the false hope anyways? Win it.
I agree, and I do. Wolf had said when he first joined there was none of this. I love hearing Wolf's perspective all the time because it's always good perspective. And he said the fact that we're discussing a coin is something, and I do agree. I think I said the first time that they should tokenize UPIX. Right. Well, they didn't tokenize UPIX and they ended up tokenizing Sparklet. Right. Well, Sparklet gave a different utility for something else. And I was like, okay, well, here we go again. I'm saying that if they really want to tokenize this and make this a decentralized economy, why isn't it on multiple exchanges? Why is it hard to still get?
We're still talking about 5 years in the making.
I
mean, dude, like, okay, so in the beginning, we weren't talking about a lot of stuff, and I love Wolf. I love his perspective and everything.
Absolutely.
But I mean, dude, it's 5 years from now. The fact that we're talking about something that doesn't, in my opinion, even matter because we don't understand the true utility of Sparklet anyways, like that's the thing that bothers me. Like, we don't understand it. It's too early to talk about it. Yeah. It's too early. So
I do love that we're talking about I love that we're talking about a coin.
So let's ask this, K Twice. It makes more sense that they wanted us to feel like we were part of a decision based on a lot of the negativity that we're hearing from multiple players. And one way to get us all talking about it was to release something like this that truly made no difference if we vote one way or another. It makes no sense.
It does, because it really doesn't, in the grand scheme of things right now, in this moment, no matter which way the vote goes, it's not really going to be a traumatizing effect. It's really not.
Sure. And I mean, it's not. Wolf is saying most businesses don't blow up before 5 years, and which is correct. And I wouldn't say that most. There are some that actually do.
I did.
But at the same time, there are some that don't. But that's not where I'm going with this. In order to blow up, in order to get investors, you have to have like a concept that works with your customers. You have to have a roadmap that seems successful, where people can see the value. And a lot of people right now, based on the daily active users that are constantly logging in, and they're decreasing over time, the customers are going away. So whatever information that we're being given isn't working to attract and keep players from staying.
Correct.
A new player has to continue to come in and spend more on a regular basis. Spend. And I know that they're coming out with these troves and this and that, and that'll keep the grinders in the game, which is awesome. I'd love to see the grinders come in and actually do it, but it's just not here yet. We are not ready to vote yes on this bill. And, Phoenix said it too. He's voting no because it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, we're not telling you how to vote. So let's just get that clear.
Yeah, for sure. We're not
conversation.
This is a conversation. Me personally, if the vote passes, I'll benefit. I'll benefit for sure because I have a lot of Sparklet and I'm cool with it and I have no problems because guess what? That's going to be inflationary to my properties, to the rest of my values, to everything else that we're if everything gets tied in together. So I don't care either way. My point being is I think we should talk about it and have an open discussion board because again, I would like to know the pros and cons that I may not know about in a decentralized network. I'm not a crypto nerd. I'm an investor. I'm a person that doesn't want to really know the nitty-gritty details. I want to have fun and I want to spend my money knowing that there's a potential to get a decent ROI. That's it. And I think that's all we're trying to do in this game is to just play the game and have some fun with it and possibly at the end of the road see an ROI, not in 25 years, but sooner than that.
That's what everyone in the beginning years was thinking, exactly how you're thinking right now. But everyone has moved away from your way of thinking in order to feel good about their emotional purchase. And now, you know what? You're supposed to play the game for fun, K Twice. There is no ROI anymore. Like that has gone. So just, remember, we're going to get a bunch of crap from people by saying, oh, this is an investment, this, that. Hey, you know what? Now that we got more people in the chat, play that little 30-second song again. Because
I do want to ask Robert, the PDF, Robert Pfeiffer guy. That's exactly what he says. Everyone benefits if the vote passes. That's not true. And then he says, except for players not here yet, and that's actually true too. So there's it's a really interesting dynamic because I think that it would hurt new players coming in because they're gonna have to increase their spend every single month because everything's gonna go up. It's inflationary. So either way, I'm gonna play this song real quick.
Because if whatever the value is of Sparklet, like it's manipulated by Upland. So I mean, in reality, if you just keep following the circle, even if it goes up, that's just less money that the daily average players that are signing in can spend, and it will just be balanced out. You know what I mean? Like either way, it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah,
I'll try out, Kev. There you go. This is Kevin rapping. It's Kevin rapping. It's Kevin the Man rapping.
No. That's not me. That's not me.
Voting blind on the incomplete system. Permanent burn on the future you ain't seen yet. Where the Sparklet come from, nobody told you. Vote to demolish your house when the count ain't told you. Troves not live, farming not live, animals not live. Trade routes coming, life integration on the rise. You burning the supply for you know what they need. One proposal on the ballot, that's the proposal indeed. 72 hours logging gated, no chain. Upland sell the Sparklet, raise the price, count the gain. That's where it comes from. Before you vote to destroy it.
Anyways, that's all fun. We have fun, guys. Again, we love Upland. We want the best for Upland. We love our community. This is all fun and games, and we want the best. So I love hearing from everybody. I love hearing everybody's perspective because I don't pretend to know that I know everything at all, period. I do not. But I like to dissect things. I like to listen to other people. I like to hear what other people have to think or say because everybody's got a different, rhyme or reason. And, me, I have a different perspective because I have been here since day one, investing my hard-earned money and investing my ROI back into the game and just want to see it succeed.
I mean, that's what we all want, and again, to Wolf's point, the fact that we actually have something to talk about when it comes to Upland is pretty cool. So we're happy to be here.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You know, I think that's why we're here though too. You know, we want to give people our perspective too, because you know we do have a lot of experience in the business world and marketing world and advertising and connecting the dots and figuring things out. You know, me and Kev are literally like professional problem solvers. So, you know, when we see problems, we like to fix them. And, you know, I think Upland's got a lot of problems. And so all we're trying to do is fix them. And we know that we're not like devs or anything. We're not trying to act like we are the Upland owners or anything like that, or have any degree, you know, even talking about it, you know. But at the end of the day,
we don't want to be the Upland owners.
We definitely do not want to be, because yeah, you know, they got a lot on their plates, man.
We want people to stay, right? We want people to stay. We want the community to grow, and some of these conversations need to take place so that way we can get a change in the overall direction of what the players are thinking, because a large amount of players feel negative about what's going on. We watch it all the time. And then even if they get happy, it's like a wave, you know, like they get happy, they peak out for a bit, and then they start spiraling down, and they need to be uplifted by the community again. It's an emotional roller coaster that we're in. I mean, we are definitely in the abusive relationship mode.
You keep saying that's so funny, dude. I have to laugh every time, dude.
Bro, we get beat, and this is Upland coming back saying, hey, you can be part of what happens in the future, you know, like, but in reality, like, this vote makes no sense either way.
It doesn't.
In my opinion.
Not right now, anyways. Not right now.
In my opinion.
I
mean, if there were some hard rules, K Twice, in place, it's going to always cost X amount of dollars to merge. It's always going to cost.
Do you want my proposal, Kev? Do you want my proposal? Do you want my proposal? Do you want my K Twice? The K Twice proposal?
I mean, of course, bro.
All right, the K Twice proposal, it starts out like this. All right, what we really need to do is give away the 1.9 million, and we need to do it with new player bonuses. We need to do it with marketing, with creating, you know, some very big substance for new players. I want new players. I want people to come in here and have fun, but I want to table the actual burning to a bigger burn, a much larger burn once we build a bigger player foundation, once we've got a nice, good source of daily activity, right? We're moving, we're shaking, we're marketing, everything is connected. The game works. We've got troves, we got people finding uppies, we got the origins, they've got massive utility. You've got new uppies getting new little utility. You got people playing different things. I love logging in to play with uppies. You got like other people logging to play with the plants. You got other people logging to marinas. You got other people logging into farms and doing all this great shit because it's all connected. Then we burn that shit. Then we burn an even bigger amount. Then we burn 250 million. Let's go. Let's burn a 25% of the overall pot. What's up? Now we can go, because now we're building a foundation. We're enabling the players to be able to buy more Spark right now at a cheaper price, letting them continue to either hoard or stock up, but let people know that we're going to give away 1.9 now, and we are going to do a bigger burn down the road. You don't need to say when or how much, but just incorporate that so people can know what to think of. So guess what that's going to do? That's going to send people to go buy more Sparklet. That's it.
And you know what I want, bro?
Preach it, baby.
Is the distraction tool to just stop. Because this isn't a real problem in Upland right now.
It's not at all. Correct.
We don't need to talk about this because there are no rules in place. This is this is a manipulation campaign, in my opinion, to keep us talking about something that's irrelevant. And I would like the BS just to stop.
I do too. I'm with you. I really just wish they'd connect the damn game. I do. I really do. I really wish they would connect the uppies, connect the utility, connect all the things. I mean, listen, I've got terraformers, bro.
People want to log in.
I got a gaggle of terraformers, and I don't even know what that really is gonna be worth in utility. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, dude, I just want everything to be connected. I want it to be a moving, fluid game where I'm playing, I'm logging in every day, I'm earning, I'm making this, I'm flipping this, I'm doing that, I'm having fun. I'm playing with you, I'm playing with RD, I'm playing with Wolfie, I'm playing with Cheesy, I'm playing with Phoenix, I'm playing with all my people, and we're just having fun. And we're flipping, we're doing things. Man.
So you want to play, connect, and earn, like the first sentence of the website back in the day. That's what it used to say.
He went there, bro.
Play,
he went there.
Connect, and earn. So you want that, K Twice, right?
Dang, he
You
hella
know,
went there. That's crazy.
that's
Hey, that was the
true.
mantra,
I
right?
mean,
That's
bro, you know what I mean? That's what hooked us
yeah,
all. That's what
yeah,
got this economy rolling, play,
that's
connect,
crazy,
earn.
bro. Yeah. That's all I want to do, bro. Right, bro. Play, connect, earn. Dude,
That-
that is
that's what,
genuinely why I'm here.
yeah,
I don't know what else to
exactly.
say about that.
Yeah,
But it
hell
is what it
yeah.
is, dude. Yeah. So
I mean,
either way,
anyways,
either way.
the only thing I could recommend to everyone, is do your research. Like
Yeah.
X1 says, read everything, figure it out, because don't be left in the dark like those other social media bros.
And Wolfie, I love you, bro. I'm with you too. Hey, listen, we in the casino, exactly, which is why we're talking about it, right? Like we literally are in the casino. So I mean, again, if they do whatever they're gonna do, we are playing and banking on that casino. Just know that we are too. But we're gonna be honest about it. I'm not gonna sit up here on my high horse and say, "Oh, let's vote yes on burn because it's gonna be great for everybody." I don't think burning right now is gonna be good for anybody except for the higher players that have a lot of sparklet. But again, I don't know. I don't know what to
I don't
consider.
even,
I don't know what to think.
bro. I don't know how. I mean, I could argue with this forever
I
because
know. I know. Me
I,
too. Me too.
how in the world do we even know what it's going to do?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
tomorrow, and I doubt it will, if Upland says that you can build an apartment building with 10,000 sparklet and it takes 24 hours, they could
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
could do
Ain't
that.
nobody ain't nobody crying in the casino, Wolf, because only people crying in the casino are quitters. We keep coming back, baby.
And you can't lose if you don't quit.
You can't lose, bro. I mean, come on. My God, dude. All right. We just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys, say hi, say what up. We appreciate you guys tuning in to our little
Yeah,
pop-up.
thanks everyone.
We're probably gonna do some more of these just because we like talking about what's going on and just engaging with the community, hearing your guys' thoughts. You guys help us process things too, because we love hearing from both sides of perspectives because we want to hear them all. We love Upland, we love you guys, we love the community. We're here for you guys. We want to continue to be here and be a sounding board for you guys and also a voice for our community to Upland. We want Upland to take heed to what we are saying and what we are doing here and why we're doing this. I don't have the time to just do this all the time and to just to really pour into this, but I do it because I really enjoy it. I enjoy Kev. He's my brother. I love you guys. You guys are my community. And I love Upland because we are invested in Upland. And honestly, if they could actually make the game fun again, I think it would be so great. I really do. It would be so good. It's just not fun right now because nothing's connected. I mean, that's why we're frustrated because it's not fun. Casinos are fun, even when you lose. Don't even act like you're playing,
Well,
Wolf. Even
I
when
mean,
you lose in a casino, it's fun.
even in a casino, people are
It's fun.
looking for the best return on investment.
Yeah,
The
for
game
sure.
that plays, like I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, however you want to look at it, like you have to have the information. You have to know
Yeah.
what the return is for each machine. You have to do the analysis to try to figure out like what's your best way of coming through. Without that information, we can't win. There's a whole bunch of people that strategize on
Yeah.
craps, on
Yep.
blackjack, counting
Yep.
cards, all sorts of stuff so they can come up with the best strategy to win.
Yep.
And all we're looking for is the best strategy to win
That's
in the
it.
casino, but we don't have the information.
Yeah. I
I
wish
want to
we
get
did. I wish.
walked off the table. I want
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I want the
Yeah.
guy to come tell me, hey, you can't play blackjack here, because
Yeah.
you counted the
Dude.
cards. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Bro. Preach that, bro. Preach that. I do. I want someone to tell me you can't play blackjack on a craps table, bro. You're not gonna make utility on poker table. You're not. You know what I mean? Like, tell me, dude. Dude. Tell me what it is, and we'll be happy. Honestly, you tell us what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen with the uppies, the connectivity with this life, the creating assets. I mean, dude, come on, tell us, put it all together, and we're good. All right, guys,
Right.
I got to get back to work. I got all kinds of stuff to go on. I know Kevin's got some stuff going on too, but we just wanted to pop on and say hi, guys. We appreciate you guys, and
Thank you
yeah, we'll
guys.
catch. We have a special guest on Monday. We'll announce that special guest on Monday, but.